Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest and best TV trivia competition you have ever seen. Now, in our previous episode hosted here on the MVG Nick channel, I, NVG Nick, played host to a vicious competition between two of the closest and most intelligent TV fans that I know, my brother Matt and our pal Mike here from the channel's Cartoon Level Productions and Mike's Talks and Thoughts. But today we are flipping the script here because today we are putting the two brothers head to head in a vicious competition to see once and for all who of us is the bigger TV fan. Matt, how do you think you'll do today? Going up against the master.
Words.
He's like locked in, he's focused in there. And of course, in addition to that, Mike here has built a brand new set of questions for us to challenge us in all things TV. Mike, what have you got in store for us?
Yeah, so it's going to be very similar to the format that Nick had on the last video that we did. We have, of course, the four major categories: comedies, dramas, animation, and reality game show. There's going to be a mix of questions, multiple choice, matching, ranking 1 through 5, and of course, at the end, the 20 different shows that was in store in part 1 of this series. So, going to be a lot of great questions to ask these fellow brothers here.
All right. Well, whenever you are ready, Mike, I think we're all set. I don't have any questions or anything.
Yeah, so I guess I will pose this question the same that you did. What is your strongest suit of these four categories here?
Well, for me, since I haven't played it yet, and I think it's kind of an obvious answer if you guys have seen my channel, but for me, it's all about the comedy. I'm a big comedy guy. I like to make people laugh. I like to laugh myself. So I think I'm going to do best there. I would say my weakest category of all of them, which I think is ironically Matt's strongest, is probably animation. I know he's all swagged out today, looking fly with the Family Guy tee on, but Matt, what do you think?
Yeah, what's your...
I agree, yes, animation number one.
What about your weakest of the four?
Probably drama, because I'm sure there's a lot of shows I won't know as much about as the last one, but we'll find out today.
We'll see, man. I guess without further ado, let's get into this first question here. So I will announce two at the start of each question, how many points they're worth. So this one here is just a 1 point. We're starting here, of course, in the comedy section here. And let's start here with one of the most beloved 90s shows of all time, and Family Matters here, featuring one of the most iconic TV characters in Steve Urkel. And Steve Urkel here, he went on to guest star in a numerous amount of shows here. But the question that I pose to you guys is, can you name which of these shows Steve Urkel never guest starred on? Is it A, Full House, B, Step by Step, C, Boy Meets World, or D, Mego?
Okay.
All right. You guys both locked in?
Yeah, we are.
So let's see.
I said B.
So you said Step by Step and you said D? Yeah, so you said B, Step by Step, and D, Mego. So, I mean, what is kind of your philosophy?
So I know all of those shows. Well, I'm actually not too sure about the last one because I've never honestly heard of it. But I know the first three are all like part of the TGIF lineup. But I feel like Step by Step, I think it was kind of before the Family Matters time. I don't think it was it didn't have as much overlap as the other shows. So that's sort of my philosophy here, but I'm not 100% sure, honestly, with this one.
So, I mean, Full House, I'm sure it was on Boy Meets World. I'm sure it was on Step by Step. I don't really know that show as well, but like, it was a pretty big name in its heyday, so I'm sure probably once or twice, but I've never heard that last show. I don't know what that is. It's something like show in Mexico or something. I don't know. All
right, well, unfortunately, I have to break it to both of you. You guys are both wrong. It is Boy Meets World here. Really? So he appeared on Full House and Step by Step and Mego. Mego was actually like a one-season show that I had not heard about, but if you look it up, shows Steve Urkel.
Part of that TGIF lineup?
I think so. Yeah, it was only on for one season. So, when I was doing my research, of course, on this, Boy Meets World, he's mentioned, but he's never appeared. So he's talked about in Boy Meets World, but never appears. But he appears in all the other three shows. So
interesting.
So no points there, but we'll definitely see how you guys do in this next question here. And we're going to continue with the popular 90s sitcoms here with Friends here. Now, of course, Friends had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, especially at the beginning of the show, trying to figure out its footing here. And in early development here, the show was going through tons of different titles and names here. And which of these names was given to the show before its eventual title as Friends? So we have A, One of Six, B, I'll Be There For You, C, Central Perk, or D, Insomnia Cafe. Which of those four was given to Friends in early development before it was eventually changed to Friends? All right, you guys locked in?
I am, yep.
Yep.
I put A. with
So
six.
A. Okay.
Both have it.
So how confident are you guys feeling on that?
I feel like I know the answer to this one. I think I've heard this before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to break it to you guys again, man.
Really?
So I kind of threw in a little trick there because it's actually D, Insomnia Cafe is the one. Yeah. So 6 of 1 was actually the name of one of the names of development, but I kind of flipped it around there. So yeah, it actually is D, Insomnia Cafe. So
That's
sort of
like,
where they were
that
at
was
was
like my least likely.
Yeah.
It just sounded so vague.
yeah. So
Yeah.
just looking online, yeah, that was one of the early names for Friends there. So yeah. So this next one here, you guys have an opportunity for up to 5 points here, and this is going to be a great ranking for Nickelodeon shows here.
All right, let's do
Okay, so here I'm going to give you 1 to 5 format, 1 being the best and 5 being the lowest here. So Nickelodeon over the years has had so many different shows that changed the generation of the 2000s. Can you rank these 5 shows based on the episode or TV movie that had the most viewership? I'll give you guys the 5 shows real quick here. So we have Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, iCarly, Victorious, and Big Time Rush. Rank them for the highest episode or TV movie that they had viewership-wise to the lowest. And of course, this is their biggest episode. I'm counting as their top one.
I do have one question, just
Yeah.
to clarify, if you allow it.
Yeah.
Is Zoe 102 the movie in question?
No.
It's not.
So
Okay.
it's not.
Does-
That's not
That's
the
too
episode
new.
representing Zoe 101. It's
Okay.
not.
All right.
Nope. All right. So let's see what you guys got here.
Locked in.
So you have Big Time Rush, Zoe 101, Victorious, Drake and Josh, and iCarly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
from
you-
top to bottom. So from top to bottom, my number 1 is iCarly, number 1, Drake and Josh,
Uh-huh.
Victorious, Big Time Rush, and then Zoe have last.
Okay.
So I think it's
So-
pretty similar, right? We just switched the
Yeah.
bottom two.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll start here at number 5. So number 5 is actually Victorious with the episode Begging on Your Knees with a 6.2 million. Yes. So Victorious is in last place here.
Okay.
Number 4 is Big Time Rush
All right, got that.
with a Big Time School of Rock, 6.7 million viewers. Number Number 3 is Zoe 101 with Goodbye Zoe, the finale episode with a 7.3 million viewers. Number 2 is Drake and Josh with Merry Christmas Drake and Josh, ringing in 8.1 million views. And of course, number 1, the infamous I Saved Your Life episode of iCarly with a whopping 11.2 million viewers here.
Nice.
So
we both got 2 right.
I think because what happened was I mixed up iParty with Victorious as a Victorious episode.
it's an iCarly.
and it's an
episode.
iCarly
It is
episode.
an
I
iCarly
realized
episode.
after the fact, as soon
Yeah.
as you said that, I was like, dang. But that was
I knew
good.
begging on your knees, but like yes,
That's the highest. Yeah.
What was the Big Time Rush one?
It was
School
the
Time?
That's like the
Big
second
Time School of
episode.
Rock.
It's not. So there was one where they parodied the Beatles, right? As
That's
well.
the movie.
And I thought that was going to be the biggest,
Yeah.
but that wasn't it.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
So coming down here, we got 2 more comedy questions left. So this one, back to the multiple choice format here. And we're going to go with one of the most, praised sitcoms again with The Office. Again, sort of similar to the Friends question where we're talking about early development of the show. The Office was not always as successful as it was. They were almost canceled, and they had a lot of time trying to find the right people in the cast here. But did you know that Steve Carell was almost not Michael Scott? Can you name which of these actors was the runner-up in getting the role of Michael Scott here? So we have A, Walton Goggins, B, Bob Odenkirk, C, Rainn Wilson, or D, Bryan Cranston.
Dang. I thought one of the choices was going to be Seth Rogen because I know he auditioned, but maybe not for Michael.
All right. How confident do you guys feel on this one?
I'm at like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, around the same.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you guys got.
I put B, Bob
Bob
Odenkirk.
Odenkirk. And finally, you guys nailed the head, and you get
Right on.
Bob Odenkirk. Yep, Bob Odenkirk. Just imagine how different Breaking Bad would have been with no Bob Odenkirk, because he would have been on The Office.
What if Steve Carell played Saul Goodman?
I know.
There you
It's
go.
like, what if the roles
Who
were
knows,
reversed?
man?
Yep. So they were the two guys at the very end, but they gave the role to Steve Carell, which, Bob Odenkirk went on to do great things in the Better Call Saul Breaking Bad franchise. So kind of all worked out in the end.
Nice.
All right, now here we're going to be coming up to our last comedy question. This is a true or false question. This is, of course, from the big show of The Big Bang Theory here. So from the acclaimed TV show Big Bang Theory, the character of Raj Koothrappali cannot talk to women without using alcohol here. Was Raj's drink of choice a rum and coke? True or false? Was that his drink of choice?
All right. I have no idea. I'm just literally guessing on this one. So
All right.
Don't know.
I know it's false.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So the correct answer here is a grasshopper.
All right.
This is that was Raj's go-to drink on the show here.
Yeah.
So after round number 1 here, we have Nick at 5 points and Matt at 4 points. So very, very close so far. Nick just got the 1 up on the out of 5 question here, and now we are moving into dramas. So can't wait to see what you guys have to say about these. So the first one here, we got to talk about the king of dramas in HBO. HBO has had so many different dramas come and go. So, of course, it's one of the greatest TV hubs of all time with so many recognizable shows. Which of these shows actually premiered on HBO? Was it A, The Bernie Mac Show, B, The Larry Sanders Show, C, The Andy Griffith Show, or D, The Mary Tyler Moore Show? All right, let's see. B.
B.
You guys are both correct here.
Yes,
Larry
sir.
Sanders, of course, in the 90s there. All right, so now we're here with another true and false question here from these dramas. So, of these acclaimed 2014 anthology shows, you had Fargo and True Detective. True or false? Fargo's series premiere actually had more viewers than True Detective season premiere. True or false?
Fargo had.
So the first
More.
episode, who had more viewers, Fargo or True? The question is, did Fargo have more than True Detective? True or false? All right, let's see your answers.
I'm gonna say false on this
False.
one.
So you're saying
Yes,
true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
False.
you guys have any rhyme or reason for why you chose?
I mean, I'm kind of debating here because I'm just going off of the networks that they're on because I know Fargo's on FX, which isn't as popular as HBO. Even though I think it's a better show personally, but I think HBO has more reach, more advertising. So I'm gonna say false on this one.
Yeah, we're actually going to give the point here to Matt. So looking online, Fargo's season premiere had 4.1 million and True Detective had 2.3 million for the first episode. So Fargo there, taking it.
Hey.
All right, guys, we are here with the first quote of the questions here. This is kind of more of a fill in the blank sort of. I know Nick's on his episode did a more finish the quote. This is more of a fill in the blank kind of quote, and it's from one of the most iconic Breaking Bad episodes, Better Call Saul, where Saul Goodman gets dragged out into the desert. His grave is dug for him, and Jesse, of course, are talking to him. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to read off the quote. I will say blank. Have you guys fill it in with what your answers are. So, yeah.
We're gonna say it out loud, or we're gonna
Write it down.
Okay.
Yep. And this is also another one where you could get up to 4 points here. because there is 4 different blanks here. So when Saul is being dragged out, he says, "Oh, no, it wasn't me, it was blank. He's the one." And then he says, "Siempre, siempre, siempre soy amigo de blank." And then, "Blank didn't send you, no blank. Oh, thank God. Oh, Christ."
This is tough. Okay.
All right. So let's go over this first one here. So, of course, from Saul begging and pleading for his life, he says, "Oh, no, it wasn't me. It was blank. He's the one." Who'd you
I put
pick?
Gus for that first one.
Jesse.
Nope. So the first one is Ignacio. So he says Ignacio is the one, which if you've seen or heard of Better Call Saul, Nacho,
Yeah.
his character. So Saul says that. And then for the next one, we say, "Siempre, siempre, siempre soy amigo de blank."
That one I put Saul.
Saul.
Yeah, for the second one.
Second one is Cartel, meaning he...
I just put people's names.
Yeah.
I have no idea if that's like what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, so this one he
Yeah.
says he's a friend of the cartel. That's sort of his... That's what he's saying. He's saying it in Spanish.
Right.
So, and then he says, "Blank didn't send you, no blank." So,
That one I put Mike.
Said Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, for that
That
first
one is Lalo, actually. So,
Lalo,
he says,
okay.
"Lalo didn't send you, no Lalo."
Oh, yeah.
So- That's a tough one, man.
Yeah,
Definitely a
that
tough
one
one to
definitely-
remember.
yeah.
That is one of the most famous quotes from the show, but it's definitely one that's kind of hard to remember.
Yeah,
on
there's just a
spot.
lot of
going
the
on.
Spanish and stuff too. Yeah, so I think I botched that. I got none.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
good.
move on to the next question here. So this is actually going to be the last one here for the dramas. So we're going to be doing a Game of Thrones matching one here. So of course Game of Thrones was a show that took the whole world by storm with so many different interesting characters and all of them being a part of these houses and fighting for control over power. I'm going to give you guys 5 Game of Thrones houses. I want you to match the house with their house sigil or, of course, the animal or person on their sigil for their house. So I'll list off the 5 houses real quick first. So you have House Stark, House Lannister, House Targaryen, House Baratheon, and House Tully. And then the 5 sigils that you have to match up are a dragon, a fish, a lion, a stag, and a wolf.
Oh boy. Matt is actually feeling. Okay.
Wait, what was the second one?
Which one?
The second animal.
Oh, a fish.
A fi- or-
All right.
All right, so
Well, I guess we can just reveal our cards so the audience can see, and then you can just read it off as we go.
so first one we'll do House Stark. Their sigil is a wolf. So
Oh,
I think there-
nope.
second one, House Lannister, is a lion. The third one, House Targaryen, is a dragon. House Baratheon is a stag. And House Tully is a fish. So with
Matt's
that, I
agreed
think
with
Matt,
that.
yep. So
Yeah.
going into animation now, Matt has 8 and Nick has 6.
Dude, how did the
That's
non-Game of Thrones watcher...
First 2, literally just guessed on all of them. The first 2, I was like, oh, am I going to get a lucky strike here? Nope.
The only one I thought maybe was Tyrion, because I know they're the main characters. I thought that was going to be the dragon, because that's the most obvious one.
Well, yeah, I thought you would get House of the Dragon because I thought you knew that House of the Dragon was based off the Targaryens.
No.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't know that. I thought you knew that. I was like, I
don't
thought
know,
Nick for sure would
anything
get.
about the lore, nothing, but that's all right.
Moving here to animation now, so Matt with the lead and his strong suit coming in. Let's start out here with a nice Family Guy question. Matt shirt here. So this is of course for 1 point. So we all know the infamous episode Life of Brian, where Brian was intentionally killed off of the show and then brought back later on. But the Griffins in that time decided to get a new dog. What was the name of the dog who replaced Brian? Was it A. Harry, B. Glenn, C. Jeremiah, or D. Vinny?
Dude, I don't even need the choices, bro. Vinny.
Yes,
Vinny, my boy.
Good one.
Dude, honestly, kind of
He's a
underrated
pretty
given
good
all the,
character,
like, yeah.
People hate him. I don't know why.
People hate that episode, honestly.
That's
That's
stupid.
like the closest, one of the closest I've ever come to crying at a TV show.
Now here, we're going to pivot again to another Family Guy moment and another Family Guy episode here. This one, though, a lot more popular, I would say. One that is definitely more in tune with the fans here. We're going to be talking about the big man on Hippocampus. And, of course, this one featured the very infamous Fast Money Family Feud. So, in this one, the episode, of course, features the Fast Money and Stewie's answers here. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to read off the question, and then I'm going to, whoever raises their hand first, I will give them a chance to, say the answer. They get it right, they get a point. If not, the other person can steal, and we'll just do that for the 5 questions.
So no
here.
writing this one.
No writing.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
all right. So the first question that Richard Dawson asked Stewie was, name something you sit in. Ooh, I don't know who got it. Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. All right, man.
Feces.
Yeah, my own feces, he says. Okay, question number 2. Name a popular fruit. Clay Aiken, correct. Name something in your closet.
Scary.
Go ahead, you got it.
Scary monster.
Scary monsters. Your favorite holiday? Okay, Nick got that one.
9/11.
9/11. And then something you do on the weekends.
Good run, bro. I literally just rewatched that clip last night because on X right now, as we're filming this, there's like a big thread going around where it says, man, Family Guy, early Family Guy was special, bro. And they're just posting a bunch of like random clips and shit, and that was one of them, dog.
Stewie's answers are just legendary from that.
Whoa. I said feces, where's my answer?
It's like Robin Williams agent pretending he's still... Oh, you can't hear me, huh? It's like Robin Williams when he asked if he's still funny. Classic. Season 8's, I think, very underrated from Family Guy. Okay, so now let's go off of Family Guy here and let's go into the sort of teen cartoons here and let's highlight one of the best regular show here with J.G. Quintel. Of course, known, like I just mentioned, for his beloved show of regular show, but he had that in the works for a very long time, and in college, he had short films that he did. Which of these short films was the first one that he did? Was it A, 2 in the AM PM, B, Horton Hears a Who, C, The Naive Man from Lollyland, or D, Muscle Dude and High-Low Ghost?
Matt's gotta get the details down. I said A.
I said naive man from Lollyland.
All right, so both great answers. So both of them, of course, actually were by J.G. Quintel. But actually, The Naive Man from Lollyland came first when looking up. I believe he did that a year before 2 in the AM PM. But both were great shorts there.
Pops, man, the origin story.
Pops, man.
2 in the AM PM is a better segment for sure.
I agree.
That's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious to this day.
So now here we're going to go back to another true and false question here. Let's talk about one of the, again, beloved adult cartoons from the 90s to 2000s and Futurama here, which of course had many episodes all over the years here and even dealt with cancellation issues sort of like Family Guy did. But I present to you a true false question. Did Futurama episodes take a year to make? True or false? Did it take a year to make a Futurama episode? All right, let's see what you guys get.
I'll go true.
All right, so we are actually going to go with Nick here. So
right.
it is true.
Yeah.
It did. There was a mention from David Cohen, one of the co-creators, that it would take between animation, writing, getting everything developed. It would take almost about a year to get everything all situated for an episode. So pretty crazy there.
That's like a lot of animated shows
Yeah,
are kind of on that
that's
schedule because I know like Family Guy's one famously, but
Yeah, because it's like so different from the AI stuff. Like because I'm like, now AI just does everything, so it's like.
South Park is like one of the fastest,
Yeah.
but that's
They
still
do.
like human. Yeah.
And now here for the last animation question here, we have a simple question. Which of these animated series is not based on books? Is it A, Arthur, B, Martha Speaks, C, Max and Ruby, or D, Recess?
Oh,
Oh, man.
I was really
I
confident
think-
until you said that last one, but
All right, let's see what you guys get.
I'm going with
I'm going
Recess.
Recess.
And you guys would both be correct here.
all right.
Recess
Yeah,
is
honestly.
the only one.
Yeah.
Not. I do believe I was looking up. It is based on experiences that the creators had in real life, but never based on a book. So those other three.
Yeah.
I knew Arthur, obviously, and then
Martha
Martha
Speaks, I
Speaks.
knew,
That was going
yeah.
to be my answer until the last one because I wasn't sure.
Max and Ruby, I didn't know had books. I guess.
Yeah, Max and Ruby was an obvious one, but
So now here we're gonna go into the reality and game show realm here. So lots to choose from here. And first one we gotta start off with is the big host of these game shows, man. So the question that I posed to you guys is, which of these famous hosts hosted the respective game show the longest? Is it A, Bob Barker with The Price is Right, B, Steve Harvey with Family Feud, C, Pat Sajak with Wheel of Fortune, or D, Alex Trebek with Jeopardy? Which of them hosted the longest of their respective show?
I'm torn again between two.
All right, let's see what you guys' answers are.
I'm going with Pat Sajak.
Trebek.
Great answer there with Trebek with the RIP, man. But it actually is going to be going to Nick here. It is Pat Sajak. So Trebek was around 37 seasons, and Sajak's coming up on 41. Bob Barker was again in the 30s, and Steve Harvey, of course, way below them in like 13.
Yeah, I knew that one, but
Yeah, so Pat Sajak, man, he said he's going to be retiring here pretty soon. So, so
I
Pat
knew-
Sajak over 40 years on Wheel of
Yeah, 'cause
Fortune.
I was-
So this next one, we have a reality show. I know you guys really aren't too big on this show, and I really haven't either. Is going to be Survivor, though. So one of the most popular reality shows, of course, is Survivor, spanning over 40 different seasons. Can you name how many contestants have won multiple seasons? Is it A2, B1, C5, or D0? No one has ever won twice. All right, let's see what your answers are.
I'm gonna go with two.
Two.
Yeah,
You're going with two or one?
Yeah, two.
Two.
yeah. Because I'm also saying two, and I think only because you're bringing it up, it's had to have happened before. I think that's my reasoning.
So you guys are both correct here. There was two different people who won multiple different seasons here. But yeah, that's still pretty impressive over the course of 40 years. Only two people have won more than once. And there was some guy, his name is Boston Rob. He's been on the show like over 5 seasons, I feel like. So yeah, this is another big one. This is up to 5 points here. So pivoting back here to game shows, let's see how well you guys know when each of these game shows released in history. So I'll give you guys 5 different game shows. You guys are going to rank them. 1 being the first one that came out, 5 being the last one that came out.
Chronologically.
Yep.
Okay.
So we have 1 versus 100, Catch 21, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, Deal or No Deal, and The Chase. Just going based off premiere dates, or premiere years, I should say.
This is tough because I feel like they all came out around the same time.
All right, you guys locked
Sticking
in?
with my go-to.
All
I'm
right,
not gonna
so I'm just
change
gonna
it.
we'll let you guys show your answers off first, real quick.
Yep.
All right.
Or is it for everyone to see? Yeah.
So at number 5 here, coming out in 2013, is actually The Chase. So
Oh,
the
shit.
Chase is the lowest one.
Dang. Yeah, so botch that.
So 4th, coming out in 2008, was Catch 21. 3 and coming out in 2007 is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Number 2, coming out in 2006, is 1 versus 100. And coming in at number 1 in 2005 was Deal or No Deal.
That was like a 1v100, right? That was the only one.
So you guys both got one.
I thought that was my philosophy. I thought that Deal or No Deal had come out like in like 2006 or something, and everything else came out in 2007. That was honestly my thinking, and I thought they were going to be like months or weeks apart from each other. So, but I didn't know that Chase came out that late.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Compared to
I
the
feel like
rest
that's
of
been
them.
around forever, dude.
Yeah, 2013.
That's wild.
All right, so this is gonna be the last one before the 20.
Okay.
Yep.
Second to last question. Where are we score?
So I have you. Hopefully, I haven't missed any points, but I have you at 13 and Matt at 17. You mentioned last time in your video about documentaries, and of course, you brought up Ken Burns with the war documentaries. This one here, I'm gonna go with some war TV miniseries here, and there's a lot to choose from out there. Of these 4, though, which did not appear on HBO? Is it A, Band of Brothers, B, The Pacific, C, Generation War, or D, Generation Kill?
What was the second one?
The Pacific,
All right.
which did not premiere or does not appear on HBO. All right.
All right. I'm going with C,
C.
Generation War.
B.
So you went the Pacific.
Yeah.
It is correct for Nick here. So it is Generation War. Generation War is actually like a German show. It's on Netflix. So a little bit different than the rest. All the other ones are on HBO.
It's the Pacific. That's what it's called. The second one. Isn't that one produced by Steven Spielberg? Because I know there's it's similar to Band of Brothers. There's like connections between two.
I thought Band of Brothers was the one by Spielberg.
Well, I know that one is too. I
Yeah.
thought he did both.
He
I
might
thought
have,
They were
yeah.
like interconnected. Or
Yeah,
something,
they
so
kind of are. Yeah.
That's how I knew that one at least.
The Band of Brothers came out in 2001. The Pacific was 2010, so they're a little
Yeah,
bit apart
it
from
was-
each other.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The last one I've never heard of, Generation Kill.
Yeah, so that's one. That one's I think was a 2008 release, I believe, on HBO. Another war one.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. So now we are here to the final part here. Yep. So an opportunity for 20 points here. We have Matt at 17 and Nick at 14. So Nick is 3 points behind. So. Like how you were saying last time. Matt, you're 17 again. You're in high school. You're almost done. Nick, you're 14. You're just a little bit too old for EDP.
Oh, shit. You're too funny, man. You're too funny, bro.
Phone didn't like the joke.
It was laughing so hard it fell over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Too
And with
funny.
that, guys, good luck. Hope you guys know me well enough. Good luck, guys. Oh.
Well, explain. Okay, in case someone didn't see the first video, what we're doing here. Mike has picked out 20 different shows that he's seen, that he loves, that he's knows like the back of his hand, and he's asked us to rank them from top to bottom based on his preferences. That's what we're doing. So there we go. That's tough. Is it gonna be super obvious? Yeah, a couple of these are
And you
obvious.
have seen all of these.
I
correct?
have.
Okay.
There is no NA.
All right.
Yes, I've seen all of these.
Because I see one show in particular again that's coming up again for some reason. But yeah, there.
No, you know I've seen all of them. But yeah, some of the bottom and some of the top should be pretty easy, but it's gonna be those middle ones. So you got to do.
I saw that like the very last one. It's like, okay, that one's already in position. Pondering with the audience, trying to feel something here. I'm stuck now. Because I got the top four and the bottom four, and those seem to be in place, but because the thing is, there's a lot of shows that I was expecting to see that aren't here, and that's what's like throwing me off a little bit. But I appreciate that; it keeps me on my toes. Okay.
All right. You
This
guys
is
both
really
ready?
hard. No, but it's too late now. Man, this is tough.
All right, guys. So of course I'm gonna be listing them off 20-1. I will also give my tiers as well. So starting out here at number 20 and a 5 out of 10 is young Sheldon here. I mean, just not that great. Number 19 we have The Cleveland Show. Yep. And these are gonna be 6 out of 10. Next is gonna be Twin Peaks. At 17, also 6 out of 10. The last 6 out of 10, How I Met Your Father. All right, now moving into the 8 out of 10s, we have BoJack Horseman.
Big jump. All right.
We have at 15, The Leftovers. At 14, we have Beef. 13, we have Invincible.
Okay.
And 12, we have 6 Feet Under.
Whoa! Really? I had that at number 4.
I had that at number 4 also.
Dude, I thought that was gonna be way higher. Holy shit!
All right, so now we're into the 9 out of 10s. So at number 11, we have Futurama.
Oh, dude.
These are starting to get into the elite category here. At number 10, we have The Boys.
Dang.
At number 9, we have It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. At number 8, we have Regular Show. At number 7, I have The Good Place.
One away on both of those.
One away, yep.
At number 6, I have The Sopranos.
Dang.
What?
At number 5, I have The Walking Dead.
Alright.
One away on those either.
And then that was it for the 9 out of 10 shows. Now here for the top 4. These are 10 out of 10 shows for me. Number 4 is True Detective.
Dang. I way underplayed that. I had that at 10.
I had that at 10 also. Literally, we had like the same odds.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 3 is Game of Thrones.
Damn it.
Number 2 is Dark.
Yep.
And number 1 is Breaking Bad.
Okay. So I got. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6.
I got
9.
9.
I got 4.
So
Oh.
it
Is
looks
that the switch?
That is the switch. So
Dang.
Nick was down 3. And so he came back and won in the end by 2 points, man.
Good game.
What a
brother.
great game,
Good
guys.
man. Yeah, that was
Hey.
tough because I had
Good
up
game,
till-
guys. Good
Up
game,
till the
guys.
leftovers, bro, I had a perfect run. So from Young Show and the leftovers, I had a perfect run there. Then I got the top 3, but everything else in the middle. Because, bro, when you said 6 feet under,
Dude,
that like totally screwed up my list.
So you guys basically had 6 Feet Under and True Detective swapped for how you
I
thought.
thought 6 feet
Pretty
under
much,
was
yeah.
a top 5 finisher for you, man. I mean, that's wild.
Yeah.
And there were a couple that I was like off by like 1 or 2, like The Sopranos and Walking Dead. I had those.
Yeah.
If those would have switched, I would have got those. Good Place and Regular Show were just down a peg each, but yeah, that was a really tough list though. But I'm glad that was a good challenge. I like that.
Yeah.
That a lot.
So we're back with the prizes. So we have Matt here with the second place prize. So slide that over to Matt.
Here. Reaction to it. Go ahead.
Oh,
All
So
right.
a little bit of money and DVD.
Alright. I'll take that. We got season 8 of The Big Bang Theory here.
Nice, nice.
Good one, yep.
And some singles. You get
About
like a
$5.
McDonald's cheeseburger or something. That's baller.
5 sparkling ices.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, use it.
Yeah. Now
All
here,
right.
Nick here with the comeback kid.
Big macho, bro. That's my title. All right, what do we got here? Let's take a look.
Oh,
Shit. Yo, also got them fat stacks, bro. All right, I like that. And let's see that I got 7, bro.
Yep.
Dude,
7.
Big Bang Theory, man. Excellent show. Love this one, dog. Dude, look on the back, bro. You can just see like how many like milestone episodes there were in this one, bro. Just incredible, man.
pretty sure
Thank
the
you, Mike.
Scavenger Vortex one is on that season,
Yeah,
which is one of the best.
Yep, that's one of my favorites too. And I can also get some sparkling ices as well, bro.
Yeah, he can get
Dude,
10.
make it rain, bro. Yeah, hell yes.
Yeah, that's money here. Here, let's try that again here. Let's try that again.
Do it
Let's
proper,
do it.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
let's
like
do it
Gucci
again.
Mane up in here, bro.
Alright, here we go. Same thing here.
Oh god, this is gonna be tough.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Making it rain.
Bro, make it a rain like Lil Pump up in here with the Washingtons, dog. Dude, everyone loves it, man. Everyone loves it. This is the quality content that y'all subscribe for. Y'all know the drill.
So I guess
All right.
I'll pose Nick or Matt. Do you guys have anything else to say?
No, I'm good. I'm Gucci right now. My chef would say I'm Gucci gang right now.
Gang, bro.
Gucci
You're not
Gucci
Lil
gang,
Pump,
Gucci gang,
bro.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
No, well, thank you guys for watching. Actually, here, I'll take that from you because you guys are the guests here. What do you guys have to promote for your channels coming up?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if this video is going to be released before or after, probably after, but if you want to check out the Mike's Talks and Thoughts channel, on October 17th, I'm going to be dropping a big video here. All I'll say is it has something to pertain with years and my birthday, so keep in mind that. It's going to be a great video. Definitely check that one out. Put a lot of time and effort into that one.
All right, cool. That's like your first upload in
It's
quite
been
some
like a
time,
month.
too.
Yeah, it's been like a
so
month, so.
it'll be a nice comeback video. Nice to see. And Matt, what about you here, Cartoon Lover Productions?
We got 2 videos already out in the last week or so, and hopefully more stuff will come soon.
All right, keeping it vague as always over here. All right, as for me, y'all, appreciate you guys watching here, of course, on the MDG Nick channel. Always keep it subscribed, TV, music, you know the drill here. And hopefully we can do this again here, and Matt can play host at some point. Yeah, if you guys want. So, Mike, excellent job with the questions as always, man. Good research, and like I said, that last one, bro, it was tough. It was a good challenge, though, but appreciate that. All right, y'all, take it easy now. See you later. I don't know how to end it. No. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the